What's going on, everybody? Listen, DJ Envy responded and said, Yo, I think that was corny. DJ Envy said, Yo, I think your live stream was corny and pretty much unnecessary. You know, he says, Listen, we had a meeting. We had a meeting, and basically, he was like, I F with you, not just at work, but outside of work. Pretty much he was saying, listen, I'm always concerned about, hey, is everything okay? Are you okay? He's like, I pull you aside. So what happened last night, and I did a video about this too. Jess went on her live stream, okay, on her platform. And she pretty much said, listen, my workplace is like a high school. I'm not getting supported. No one is speaking up for me, regarding what's happening, in the comments regarding, uh, Lauren and I. She also spoke, and I spoke on this too, because I'm like, okay, Jess, you are back from maternity leave. And Lauren, who I adore, I've been following her career since TMZ. But I kept saying to myself, I'm like, Lauren is still here. You're back from maternity leave. What is she doing here? No shade. Usually, when a person's filling in for you, they leave when you return back to the desk. And it's just been bizarre. There hasn't been, and I understand that she has a position as a producer at iHeartRadio. However, you know, no one told Jess that, does she have a permanent seat there? Um, did she take over Jess with the mess segment? Jess was like, I'm the one that actually picked her out to cover for me. And to be honest with you, you really don't know when Mother Nature or, God is going to place a baby in your belly. But I just don't think it was a good time for Jess to go on maternity leave. I probably would have worked all the way to the end, had that baby, and came right back. Okay, had the father of my child. Hey, can you watch the baby? Bring the baby on set. Something. Work from home. Be visible. And I think motherhood is wonderful. I got two, beautiful kids, but I just think it was bad timing starting a position. Um, because look what's happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here or there. I love Jess. So a baby's always a blessing. I don't even know why I brought that up, but that's just my thoughts on it. But I mean, she went on this rant last night. I wouldn't even call it a rant. She was just talking. It wasn't nothing weird. She just spoke her mind. And um, DJ Envy replied today. And he was like, how could you let comments in a chat run you out of a job? Sorry, hold on 1 second. I thought I heard somebody come in. I'm caretaking for my mom. Okay, sorry. But yes, she was like, listen, he says, why would you even, he says, for 15 years, people have been coming after me, and me and Charlemagne have been talking bad about me in the chat for years. And he says, I don't let that get to me. You cannot let people get to you. Hey guys, I agree with both people. Jess had some valid reasons, but Envy was like, why couldn't you talk about this not on your platform? Behind the scenes would have been better, you know, because we had a meeting. We had a meeting yesterday. It's like, you could address this at the meeting. And then, but I do understand what she was saying. She said, hey, I've been quiet and no one's not talking. No one's not talking. So, you know, workplace issues are never easy, and I know firsthand it's not easy, especially when you can't really say, hey, I'm not feeling valued, but you just don't know how to convey it. And if you don't have the evidence, but Jess has evidence, but Charlemagne was a little bit of gaslighting this morning because he's like, what are you talking about? What are it was just weird. He was joking around. He wasn't taking it seriously because DJ Envy was like, no, this is serious. This is serious. So what do you think, catchers and new subscribers? Please click the subscribe button and also comment about this. Just hilarious and the Breakfast Club saga. I hope they get things worked out. I love both of them. They should have both the girls on there, but have it a little bit more organized. And then just don't look at the comments. Don't look. But again, I hope everything works out. All right. Love you guys.